Hey guys, Pat de la Guardia here, and I'm going to be talking about Microsoft Power Automate, Microsoft Power BI, and Microsoft Forms. So today's problem's a little different. We're in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19, and I wanted to do my part and create a video for small businesses who want to gauge how their employees are doing, right? And then I'm going to actually try to report on them as well. So I'm going to create a survey and create a report. So let's get started. So we're going to go right into Microsoft Forms. We're going to create a new form. Oops. For the department, and we're going to look sales and perfect. Microsoft Forms helping me out. Okay. The next step is I want to know their full name. Perfect. I want to use a choice to see how they're feeling. And we're going to say optimistic, things will get better. Say worried, scared, indifferent, or just all right. I'm not a pro surveyor, so if you guys want to switch around the questions and the answers, feel free to. Choice, how do you like working from home? I'm going to say great, good, bad, great, good, bad, average. There we go. Next, are you social distancing? Very important. And we're going to add all, but I'm going to delete maybe actually because I just want a yes or no. So I think these are the basic questions that we want to ask. You know what? I kind of want to move this one up. Perfect. So now I'm going to go to themes on the top right and select the second theme here. Awesome. Let's preview it. And I think we are good to go here. All right, so let's now go into Power BI and go into your data set, or I'm sorry, go into your workspace. And on the top right, click Create, and we're going to use a streaming data set. Click the API, next, and name your data set. COVID-19 survey results. Name. So these are your values, guys. Basically, what's in the form, the type of answer. Mine are all text. Yours might be numerical. So if you want to change that, you can use number or same thing with date and time. Department, feeling. And are you feeling social distancing? What am I missing? How do you like working from home? Perfect. So I'm ready to go. Click Historic Data Analysis and click Create. Done. And in my data sets, perfect, it's there. So now let's go into Power Automate. Let's click on Automated Flow, and we're going to call our flow COVID-19 survey flow. And we're going to use the forms trigger. Create. Let's pick our form. Perfect. Now we need to get our form, right? Get. Let's response survey. Next step, now we need to add the Power BI connector. So we're going to go into add rows to a data set. Perfect. We're going to click our workspace that the data set lives in. Mine was all company. The data set was COVID-19 survey results. And then the table, so for streaming data sets, it's usually always real-time data. So keep that in mind. So real-time data and save. Oh, sorry. Before we save, we need to map our fields, right, to our survey results or our survey questions. So let's go to full name, department, how are you feeling, social distancing. Hope you guys are social distancing. Working from home. How do you like working from home? Awesome. So now we're going to click save. Perfect, saved. And now we're going to go back into Power BI. So in Power BI, go into your data set and then click on this bar chart right here. Perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this right here, this table. Perfect. And I'm not going to create the prettiest table, guys. Or report. I'm not the best at Power BI. My colleagues actually think I'm pretty terrible at Power BI. But again, this is to show you guys a solution, right? To connect the Power Platform, Microsoft Forms, Power Automate, and Power BI. Let's do it. You guys can help me out. So department, name, how are you feeling? So now you see information in here. We're going to do that here. Working from home, how do they like working from home? And let's actually submit a response now. So let's do a test. I guess I'm somewhat in between engineering and IT. We'll go IT. I'm optimistic that things will get better. I actually really like working from home, and I have not seen people in weeks. Submit. So let's go back into Power BI. Actually, before we go into Power BI, let's check our flow. Let's see if it worked. Awesome, it worked. 5 seconds ago, status succeeded. Power BI, let's refresh up here. Awesome, so everything worked here as well. Let's kind of make this smaller and let's create a pie chart. Why not? And in this pie chart, let's see, I'm gonna want to know whether they like social distancing or not. I think, let's try it out. Nice, that's exactly what I wanted. In the details, maybe I just put the name so we know who. Let's make this, I think this matches up. Okay, so let's also do a bar chart and make this a little bigger. And in this bar chart, let me think about it. Maybe we want to use department and how they're feeling. We want to know how they're feeling. And then the value as well as the department. So IT seems to be optimistic. Cool. So the next thing, maybe another pie chart. And I am gonna want to, let's see, what haven't I done? Working from home. So let's see, working from home. And the department, so they think it's great. And let's put name and details. Awesome. So I think that's how I want it, right? And let's just add a text box up here. Again, not the prettiest report, guys, not a data analyst or a Power BI wizard. Let's make this 24. Let's call this COVID-19 survey report. Put it in the middle. Let's bold it. Actually, let's make it, that's perfect. We're gonna put the background, a different color, maybe a light orange. I don't like that. Let's do, that's perfect. Cool, guys. So basically this is the solution, right? We were able to create a Microsoft form. We were able to use Power Automate, which let's go into it, to automate the flow from this form, right, into this Power BI report.